This is Kevin Harlan. And great something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Tatum out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Brown, and at the 3, the small forward.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Tatum on the wing. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Allen with the screen for Garland. No good. Good work defensively by Smart. And it's Williams with the ball for the Boston Celtics. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Mobley, a screen on Tatum. Horford with the rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Here's Smart. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Mobley, a screen on Tatum. The shot by Mitchell, no good. For Boston, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Horford with a screen on Mitchell. Left side, Williams. Smart against Mitchell. Here's Horford. Count it.
And Horford's got a lot of ways to beat you down low. No matter how tight the D is on him, he'll have an answer.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Mitchell's got 5.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Brown the pass to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Stolen by Garland. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. The slam dunk by Garland.
You love the speed that Garland gives you. Lethal in that open floor.
Here's Brown. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Allen with it. Now guarded by Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. And they double up Allen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Big frame, good score. Pump fake for Allen was too much for the defense.
And Allen drops them both. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Garland against Smart. Here's Horford. From down in the low post, it goes. Horford's got his second bucket.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
Allen a screen on Smart. Garland finds Allen. LeVert with a wide open look. And he hits it to tie the game up.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Tatum against Mitchell. And it's sent back by Allen.
Allen with the range and the length to block shots anywhere on the floor.
Tatum draws the double. Outside, Smart. Just 5 to shoot. A second chance effort. The Cavaliers pull it in. The wide open look here for Garland. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Horford against Garland. The kick out to Williams. Here's Tatum, and there's the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The length and athleticism of Tatum is something else. Look, you can't blame the D for fouling him there. That's just something that's going to happen.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Tatum. Garland with the bucket.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Tatum passes to Williams, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
For Boston, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
Garland with the bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Tatum. He feeds it to Williams. Tatum against Mitchell. Tatum with it. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
The deep three from Mitchell. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Darius Garland has been leading the charge for the Cavaliers. He comes. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Horford is out there, Gallinari. Then there's Derek White. And it's Hauser in at the 3. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Here's Pritchard. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shots.
When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting was the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Here's Cornette. He drives in.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Celtics trail by 10. Here's Hauser. Wade with the defensive effort.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
To the middle. Lopez inside, and Lopez throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
Here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Rubio looking around, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And some changes here for the Celtics. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Outside Garland. Mobley up top. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Garland. Mitchell wide open. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Mitchell's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs. And the Celtics with possession here. Right side, Smart. It's stolen by Allen. Tatum against Mitchell. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics trail by 12. In the corner, Tatum with it. Stolen by Mitchell. Garland against Smart. Garland left side. Pass to LeVert.
2 minutes.
Allen a screen on Brown. And Brown over to help. Shot clock at 2. And he recovers it. Mobley trying to free himself up. Offensive rebound. Allen, that's good.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Smart against Garland. The kick out to Williams. Brown outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jared Allen.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
And Brown dropped them both. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Allen with the screen for Garland. Driving inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Oh, what strength and concentration from Garland. He is so good at overcoming these little challenges within the game.
Tatum looking around. Down low, Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Garland kicks to Mobley. 50 seconds left to play in the first half. Smart against Garland. To the inside. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Boston shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Mobley a screen on Tatum. Oh, dunked by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Horford with a screen on LeVert. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams passes to Tatum. Williams a screen. Outside, Horford. 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's Brown. Good D by Mobley. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. No good on the last second attempt there.
Just such a...
Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
Your Cavaliers, 42. The Celtics, 28.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
They've got Robin Lopez, Kevin Love out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Wade in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And Rubio kicks to Lopez. A 3-pointer off the mark.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Horford with a screen on Love. And a missed layup. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Wade from outside hits the 3-point bomb. Wade's got his first 3 points of the game.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Brown And then Brown with the dunk.
When Brown has the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous in the two-man game.
Rubio against Smart. Puts up a three. Another three for Cleveland.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Celtics trail by 16. Picked by Horford. The kick out to Williams. Horford in the post. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Horford's got 7.
And it's the long arms and broad shoulders that make Horford such a tough matchup inside. Teams try to get physical with him, but he's usually up to the challenge.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
And in the back half of his career, Kevin Love has found joy playing in this new role.
He's embraced a leadership role off the bench by encouraging his teammates and playing with great energy. Plus, he can still fill it up offensively, especially from deep.
Stevens, the pass to Love. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Boston making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Robert Williams. And it's Gallinari in for Al Horford. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Crafty move. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Gallinari.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And both free throws good for Lopez.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
Cornett, good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 6 assists in the game.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Rubio, the pass to Love. Back to Rubio. Love with the screen for Rubio. Pass to Love. Takes the three. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 11. The pass to Gallinari. Now here's Smart. Not a lot of room. Gallinari down low. Working on Love. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Cleveland leading by 11. Right side, Garland. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts. Here's Gallinari over Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Consistent at looking to score. Gallinari knows how to put pressure on defenders and earn that call.
Brogdon, he's checked in for the Celtics. Richard comes in for Smart. 1:19 left to play in the third. Garland looking it over. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. 1:09 left in the third quarter. And Allen with the slam.
Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
Celtics trail by 12. Outside, White. To the wing on the left. Here's Cornett. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Allen driving to the basket.
Look at the 7-footer showing off his mobility. Allen puts it on the deck and goes right to the rim.
The three, and so Boston again turning it over.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The three from Garland. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Shaping up to be a nice night from Garland. And his offensive energy right now, the team should be pretty excited.
Here's Pritchard. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Gallinari with a screen for Brogdon. Mobley with the block. And so it's Cleveland feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's White. And it's Cornette in at the center.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Garland against Brown. Lets it go from deep. No good that time. And Boston will go the other way with it. And then Brown with the dunk.
For an athlete like Brown, you salivate. You just start drooling thinking about the open floor. Fast breaks are your friend.
Mitchell outside. Passes it to Allen. And Allen with the slam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Brogdon the pass to Cornette. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Allen for the 3. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Brown the pass to Brogdon. Shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
LeVert in the corner. Back to Garland. Misses the 3.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
And it's Brogdon off the drive. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
An athletic drive by Brogdon, charging in fast there before the defense has a chance to react.
Locked up there for Allen. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Here's Brown. Gallinari in the corner. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland? And some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Tatum comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for White.
And when Gallinari is healthy, he's such an effective player. I mean, a skilled shooter who really helps to space the floor for his team.
Gallinari with the steal. It's deflected. Stolen by Garland. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Allen, a screen on Smart. Inside. And then Allen slams it in.
Allen has to be in the conversation for the best roll man in the league right now. Look, he sets solid screens, and then he's an efficient finisher down low.
Garland against Smart. Here's Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on. Karis LeVert. And the first one at the line is good.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown. A tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
Al Horford is checked in for Gallinari. Mitchell passes to Garland. And 1:01 left in the game. Clock at 6. Mobley right side. Horford against Garland. So they foul intentionally. That free throw, no good. And the second of 2 is good. That brings them to within 10.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
I love the intensity from Mobley going right up inside, not avoiding the contact.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
Brown down low. LeVert defending. Brown kicks to Williams. The kick out to Tatum. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Tatum, and it's sent back by Allen. And he recovers it. Second shot opportunity, and the layup good by Tatum. Tatum's got it back down to within single digits for the Celtics. And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. Mitchell way outside. Rebounded by Smart. And so it's Cleveland heading this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were hit.
here. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Pass to Edwards. Towns a screen on Mitchell. Here's Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt in this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
Now here's Garland. Mobley, a screen on Russell. Mobley outside. No one near him. No good off the back of the rim.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Edwards against Mitchell. Towns a screen on Mitchell. It's Edwards with a drive, and he gets that one.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Allen a screen. Garland for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And there's Towns on the assist by Russell.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Edwards slams it in.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
Russell against Garland. Allen with a screen on Russell. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. To stop the run. And Mitchell with the slam.
That's a monster finish by one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
Edwards for 3. The rebound by Allen.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Mitchell against Edwards. LeVert outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
I love watching Caris LeVert be assertive on the offensive end, the ability to rise and fire in the catch and shoot. When you think about Caris LeVert, to me, he's a proven scorer in this league already. Absolutely has a knack for getting to the cup and can create room for himself in the mid-range.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Here's Gobert. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert has shot well over 60% for his career. If he's that close, he will put it in the basket.
And when you look at LeVert, he's been hindered by injuries throughout his career, Doris.
There's no doubt. In his first 6 seasons, he only had one campaign in which he played more than 58 games. The guy has had multiple injuries. He just hasn't been able to catch a break.
Russell finds Edwards. Towns a screen on Mitchell. Edwards the pass to Gobert. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Russell against Garland. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Mobley outside. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Russell attacking. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Second shot opportunity. Gobert. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Well, the addition of the upper body strength, it's turned Rudy Gobert from role player to all NBA. Go ahead and absorb it, Rudy.
Putting some extra juice on that tomahawk, fellas. No one is going to stop that.
Man, when he's coming in with that level of force, that's just too much right there. Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Rejected by Allen.
But Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a block.
Outside Garland. Back to Allen. Allen draws the double. Outside Garland. And it's Cleveland with another.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
Towns, a screen on Garland. Pass to Towns, right wing. Gobert against Allen. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
From deep, Mitchell. That shot is off. And so it's Rudy Gobert making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter, showing how... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Austin Rivers out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Prince in at the 3. Reid against Rubio. Out to the wing. Lopez, the screen. Here's Wade. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, Ricky Rubio has defined point guard vision. He can see the floor so beautifully.
Pass to Reid. Here's Prince. Reid sets a screen. Let's go with a 3. Prince with the bucket. Prince has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Anderson with a screen. Prince with the bucket. Now it's a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Now, it's not just Taurean Prince's defense that makes him an impactful player. This guy understands how to play in pick and roll. What a nice job.
Now here's Lopez. He's covered closely. Lopez. It's good on the putback. Lopez has got 5 points now this quarter.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Here's Rivers. Pass to Anderson. Here's Noel. Anderson with a screen. Oh, and that one, no question. Howard is down.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Here's Rivers, covered by Rubio. Back to Rivers. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who can do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Pass to Reid. A Slam dunk by Reed.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Now here's Rubio, guarded closely. There's a screen by Love. Rubio with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. Love passes to Lopez. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Yeah, that's nice work in there on the inside. Lopez not having any issues converting that time.
The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Reed, a screen on Rubio. Rivers, good. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Rubio, left side Love. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
As you guys know, Love knows how to find the contact when he wants to. Good job getting to the line.
And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Allen, he's checked in for Lopez. LeVert comes in for Wade. Mitchell's checked in for Stevens. And Garland is subbed in for Rubio.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Mitchell against Edwards. Here's Garland. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
And Edwards, here we go. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Russell against Garland. Towns on a screen. Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Rudy Gobert increasingly is capable of these nights on the offensive end where he's just putting it to the defense.
It's LeVert on the wing. Defended by Gobert. LeVert passes to Mobley. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Mitchell misses. Minnesota in the lead. Down low. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Gobert passes to Russell. Gobert with a screen on Garland. Back to Gobert.
At almost 7 feet and with tremendous energy, Jarrett Allen has the tools to be elite on the defensive end.
Outside Garland. Allen with a screen on Russell. Pass to Allen. Outside for Mitchell. And stolen by Edwards. Russell attacking. And And the layup is good off the glass. And now it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
So creative with the basketball in his hands. You can see D'Angelo Russell's understanding improving over time. That's nice.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Here's Russell. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. It's Edwards with a drive. Gobert. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Garland for three. Buries it from three. Now just a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Well, this one of the most coveted shots, the corner three, and Darius Garland is good from distance.
Russell against Garland. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Russell against Garland. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Towns. And there's 1:45 left in the third. That one is off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Outside Garland. Allen with a screen on Russell. Garland for three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Mobley, a screen on Edwards. Inside. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Mobley's got his first 2 points.
Well, Donovan Mitchell excelling at taking what he sees in pick and roll.
And Edwards, here we go. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Good. Gobert's got 8 points here in the quarter.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Allen with a screen on Russell. Here's Allen, defended by Gobert. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, this highlights the agility of Jared Allen. So decisive, so quick in the pick and roll.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Uses the glass on the layup. Gobert's got 10 points in just the second half.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. To the inside, Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
Russell to pass to Towns. Driving to the basket. And it's Towns with the power finish.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
And so it's Rudy Gobert making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for the Timberwolves, Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Jalen Noel. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Prince in at the three. Reid, good.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
And it's Lopez with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Cleveland has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Outside Love. Launches a three. Minnesota with a rebound. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Lopez. Pass to Stevens. Here's Wade. Shot clock at 6. Rubio, 2 points. That one goes.
Well, that's the way it works. Good call, good finish inside by Rubio.
Here's Prince. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Reed sets a screen. Three-pointer. That shot off.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Here's Stevens. There's a screen by Love to the right side. Can't hit that one.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Rubio against Reed. Anderson with a screen on Rubio. It's Reed with a drive. Pass to Noel. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Reed. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The three. Offensive rebound. Here's Prince. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson. Edwards, he's checked in for Noel. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Rivers. Mitchell, good.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Russell. Pass to Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, Rudy Gobert showing a bit of an edge on the interior. This guy, if he goes up strong, the defense is going to have to whack him to contain him.
McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Mobley, a screen on Russell. Mobley, right side. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
This feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
Towns on a screen. Russell up top, guarded by Garland. Here's Towns. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. No good on the three. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Timberwolves.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Rudy Gobert.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Outside Garland, puts up a 3, and he buries it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Absolutely fearless is Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
From deep, Mobley. The shot, no good. And so it's Minnesota with the W. They played the villain tonight.
Greg, both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the 1. Now, here's Brogdon to the paint. Wants to get it to Brown and does. 5 on the clock. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Oh, he launched that one from way outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. He told me defensively they have to stop the dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. We don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
And here is McDaniel. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Basket good.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Over in the corner, Brown. Williams a screen. Brown kicks to Williams. Tatum on the wing. Williams has a screen for Tatum. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
Yeah, I agree. And you've got to have a sense of when you're not going to be able to get to the ball. That just wasn't a smart foul.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. That sends Rudy Gobert to the free throw line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
It's good from Williams, the assist from Brogdon.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
Russell against Brogdon. Here's Tatum. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Tatum's got 7 points.
Boy, Brogdon has such outstanding vision as a playmaker. Easily spots the wide open man there.
Here's Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And the first one drops.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Anderson, he's checked in for Towns. Torian Prince comes in for McDaniels. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Rivers. Anderson, a screen on Smart. Here's Rivers. And the layup's good off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Celtics have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Outside Tatum. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Williams, a screen on Anderson. Tatum kicks to Smart. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
Brown, a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
Some great action here early as we have the first quarter marking the time. And we'll... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Anderson. He's out there with Taurean Prince. Rivers out there with Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the 2. Now here's White. Gallinari outside. Pass to Hauser for the 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Boston.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals and transitions.
One other factor today, points off turnovers. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
Now here's Brogdon, guarded by Reid, stolen by Rivers. Pass to Reid. Timberwolves passing it around.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's Brogdon, and he uses the glass on the lane. Brogdon's got 5 points now in the quarter. Mark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it. Multiple Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the Combine. No indecisiveness there from Horford, just a good, quick decision.
It's Rivers on the way. He's guarded by Brogdon. From the arc, it'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to 4 points. The basket there from Rivers.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Shoots. Lets the 3 fly. And no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Williams with the block. Brown outside. Passes it to Smart. Tatum on the wing. There's 1:38 left here in the second.
You know, over his first couple of seasons, Tatum has really increased his trips to the line, playing more aggressively.
Boston shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Williams with the block. They get it back. Here is Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Here he goes. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
Outside Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Tatum against Towns. Tatum's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Brogdon. Edwards. Yep, it counts. And now just a 2-point Boston lead.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available. Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Edwards against Smart. Outside Edwards. Go down!
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
With 1 on the clock. And finished off by Edwards.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Then on the wing, he's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the Boston 5.
He is such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
And he can't hit the second. Timberwolves trail by 3. Edwards fires from way outside. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Tatum kicks to Brogdon. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Well, I love the leadership of Brogdon. Always hard at work for his team. He's facilitating, communicating, providing offensive energy and direction. Love what this guy brings to the court.
Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Down low, it's tipped and stolen by Tatum. And Brogdon with a clear path to the rack.
You've got to be careful around Tatum now. If you're not paying attention, he'll take that ball away from you quickly.
Edwards drives in. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Celtics leading by 6. Smart with the ball. Outside Tatum. On the wing, Brown. Shot clock at 6. Outside to Brogdon. Over Russell. Williams trying to break free. The shot comes out, and it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Towns, the pass to Edwards. And it's Russell in the corner. Towns dishes to Russell. Rebound by Williams. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Brown with a screen on Towns. Tatum finds Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Russell against Brogdon. Outside Russell. Gobert down low, working on Williams. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
The kick out to Brown. A new 14 for Boston. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Trains the three-pointer. Tatum's got the lead up to 9 now for Boston.
I tell you, we get these explosive nights from Tatum more and more often. I mean, he's got the tools of a top 10 scorer in this league, and they're on display now.
Edwards inside, guarded by Smart. Towns, no luck. Boston leading by 9. Locked in right side. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, remember now, Malcolm Brogdon was a second-round pick. But, boy, he can mix it up down low, and he's really a good all-around player.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here's Brown. No good on the shot. And Minnesota will come the other way. Russell with it. Williams picks him up. And stolen by Tatum. Williams kicks to Tatum. Into the lane. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Outside Edwards. Will it go? And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Celtics leading by 11. Smart deciding where to go with it. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Russell. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Boston's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Offensive rebound. And here's Tatum for 3. Tatum with another miss. Now here's McDaniels. He's guarded closely. Here's Edwards. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Gallinari with the steal. And so it's Boston holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th. We've got Prince. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Rivers. And it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot.
Using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
Celtics leading by 10. Here's Pritchard. Gallinari on the wing. And he banks in the lane. Gallinari's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Drives to the hoop, shrugs off the contact and dunks it. He'll go to the free throw line.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Minnesota making a switch. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Kyle Anderson. McDaniels comes in for Taurean Prince. Edwards has come in for Noel. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Rivers. Picked by Horford. Takes it inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Few bigs are better in the two-man game than Al Horford. He can pop out for the shot, or he can roll to the rim, too, just like you saw there.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Robert Williams.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You've got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big... And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
Prince is checked in for McDaniels.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Tatum with a screen on Russell. Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. 6 to shoot. Back to Smart. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards looking it over. Outside Russell. Edwards finds Gobert. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Smart, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Timberwolves trail by 11. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards, and a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And it's Williams with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Tatum passes to Brogdon. Here's Williams. Back to Brogdon. Shot from 12. And he could not get that one to go. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, You got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Here's Edwards, finding the lane.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
The three from Tatum. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
There's the pass to Towns. And the rejection by Tatum. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Right side Towns. 4 on the clock. Here's Russell. Blocked again.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win for the Celtics.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jason Tatum.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Prince, the pass to Edwards. Back to Prince. Smart against Edwards. Edwards with the stuff.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Smart finds Brogdon. Tatum on the wing. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. And the Celtics lead by 18.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Edwards can't hit. And the Celtics with possession here. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Now Tatum. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. There was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control.
game. A matchup of two of the league's top centers tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor, they can pass, you can run your offense through them, they can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3. And here's LeVert for 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound Boston.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Brown passes to Williams. Outside, Brown. Into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in.
Carving up the defenders like a surgeon. Brown is gifted at getting all the way to the rim.
Allen with a screen on Brogdon. Garland finds Allen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Good on the second one. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Mitchell, the pass to LeVert. Garland for 3. Pure from three-point range.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
Smart passes to Brogdon. And a miss there on the triple. Brogdon's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Allen in the high post. Garland for 3. That shot missing. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Garland. Smart passes to Tatum. Out left to the wing. Williams with it. Left side Tatum. Wide open look. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
Mobley, a screen on Smart. Here's Mitchell. Rebound Boston.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Tatum passes to Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Caris LeVert.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
And both free throws good for Brown.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Garland for 3. Tipped. It's stolen by Tatum. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Outstanding D from Tatum. It led to the break.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Williams grabs the board.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And that one falls for Tatum.
A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
The Cavs trailing. Outside Mitchell to the wing on the left. Here's Mobley. Plenty of space. And that one's long.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Williams, a screen on Mobley. Tatum. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Mitchell into the lane. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Tatum.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Brogdon against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Smart. So the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
The Cavaliers have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Brogdon against Garland. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Tatum passes to Williams. Can't get it to drop. And it's Cleveland the other way. There's 45 seconds left in the first. LeVert passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
And Williams punches it home.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Down low. Tatum with a steal. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Brogdon. Lets it go from deep. Clock at 6. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. The 3 knocks down the triple. Brogdon's got 7 points.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Celtics out in front. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston. On the court for the Cavaliers. Robin Lopez out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Ricky Rubio, and it's Wade in at the small forward position. From behind the arc, drains the triple.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Smart for 3. From the Celtics, another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Rubio with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. And here's Lopez from the arc. That one falls. Coming off Rubio's feed.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Tatum a screen on Rubio. Smart passes to Tatum. Now here's Williams. Outside, Brown. Inside, here's Tatum. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Tatum's got this second bucket.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Love a screen on Smart. And he banks in the layup. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility. Gotta be tougher than this to stop Love. He's really smart at scoring through tight coverage.
Pass to Williams. Kick out to Brown. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Brown's got 8 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Now Rubio. They double him with Brown. Rubio with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. Pass to Wade. And stolen by Brown. The drive by Tatum, and the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's foul number 2 for him.
A great job to establish position and square up.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. The Cavaliers have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. Here's Wade. Here's Love. Goes back up, and he lays it in. Love's gotten 4 this quarter.
Man, the old man is still so good at battling for position. Love has been a rebounding force for so many years.
Pass to Horford from deep. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Rubio. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. 1:57 left to play in the half. White, the pass to Horford. Outside White. Got a piece of it. Rubio with a steal. Here's Love. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
High basketball IQ. Kevin Love gets it done with intelligence.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the middle. Brown passes to Tatum. Back to Brown. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Cleveland has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Outside Rubio. Lopez, the screen on Smart. Pass to Lopez. This one for 3. Rebounded by Brogdon. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Rubio against Brogdon. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Smart outside. Kick out to Brown. That's tipped. Pass to Tatum. Tries yet again. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You love how Tatum commits to his shots. A foul won't stop him from getting it in.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Cleveland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Here's Smart. Takes it inside. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Mitchell into the lane. And a pretty tightly contested game here. Thanks very much, Allie. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got Derek White, Al Horford out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Out to Horford. Got it. Good job in the low post. Horford's got his first points of the game.
Oh, nothing new for Horford. He knows how to score against tough coverage.
And the shot is good by Garland. And for the Celtics, they're shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. To the left side wing. Here's Horford. The shake. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. White with the steal. And here's Gallinari. Back to White. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 5. Gallinari with it. Checked by Mitchell. White for 3. Unable to get that one. And it's Cleveland the other way.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
Out to the right wing. Back to Gallinari. Fires for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Greg.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Horford outside. Gallinari, the pass to Horford. Here's Hauser. There's the 3. The rebound by Garland.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Okay, I see you, Garland. I see the balance for a guy who's only 6'1". He can get up.
Mobley against Tatum. Brown, a screen on Mobley. 6 to shoot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul. They're too little.
Cleveland has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Garland against Brogdon. Garland, the pass to Allen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He hangs down low. He rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
So both free throws good from Allen. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum, a screen on Garland. Smart passes to Williams. Back to Smart. Pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
This close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Garland against Brogdon. Mobley outside. Down low. Here's LeVert. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Smart passes to Tatum. 55 seconds left in the third quarter.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Tatum inside. Mobley's on him. Here's Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And Williams drops them both. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Smart against Rubio. Pass to Love. Here's Stevens. Back to Love. It's stolen by Tatum. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Here's Brogdon. Love with the defensive effort. The shot no good. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Ricky Rubio, and it's Stevens in at the 2. Here's Williams, and Williams punches it home.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Outside Rubio. Pass to Love. Four on the clock with the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Outside Brown. Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Rubio with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. Lopez, the screen on Smart. Rubio passes to Lopez. And the jumper from the wing offline.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Williams.
Clever play by Tatum, drawing the attention to him, only to give it away.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And I'm sure the players will be staying hydrated with some Gatorade during this timeout. It's so important that they maximize their ability to recharge during a short break like this. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. No shocker, the amount of turnovers was his focus. He told the team, stop giving the game away. We have to value the basketball, and we have to play smart. Clearly, he is not happy with the decision-making. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Brown, a screen on Mobley. On the wing, Tatum, covered by Mobley. Tatum passes to Williams. Mobley against Tatum to the inside. Shot from 12. That one off the back iron and out. Cleveland has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Right side, Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Smart. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they're able to recover. And another miss by Cleveland. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Tatum. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for a 3-point play. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Boston. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Inside. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Brogdon. Outside Tatum. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second team foul.
Williams on the wing.
And it's not just blocking shots, it's altering them. And Allen does that as much as any defender in the league.
There's the triple. And it's Tatum missing.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss.
Oh, my
goodness. Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Outside Brogdon. The kick to Tatum. Stolen by Mobley. To the paint. Here's LeVert. Back to Mobley. Pass to Garland. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive board. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Tatum.
The length of Mobley is that's what's challenging for many defenders, which is why you pretty much resort to fouling.
And both free throws good for Mobley.
He showed a lot of composure that trip to the line. Now it's almost a one-possession game.
Outside Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
See, this is what Tatum score. Like, we understand that. He gets into a rhythm. Woo.
And another miss by Cleveland. Boston's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. And he can't get that one. And Cleveland will come the other way. The shot by LeVert, no good.
And you've got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And it's Brogdon missing.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line. Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Another miss by Brogdon.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Mobley on a screen. Garland for three. Second chance effort. Mitchell, the pass to LeVert. Here's Allen. Williams defending. Takes the three. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead.
Yeah, from the stripe, Brogdon is exceptionally consistent. The defense fouled the wrong player, if you ask me.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game off.
Cleveland calls timeout. They're down by 4. 7 seconds left to play in the fourth. From deep, Mitchell. And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within 1. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He was in the conference finals as a rookie. Tatum is just used to these big spots.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the three-point lead.
Cleveland calls timeout. They trail by 3. Just 4 seconds left to play in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, need a three. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 2 here.
A leader on this team. These guys trust Mitchell to come up huge at the line.
And Boston calls time here. They're in front by 2. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Yeah, coach has to love that it's Tatum at the line. He's such a clutch performer.
Here's Wade. Yep, it's good.
Well-designed inbounds play. It's an art.
So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks, for our
rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. We've got a terrific low post matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
A look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Wade in at the 3 slot. Towns goes back up. Here's McDaniels. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Gobert down low. Wade is covering. Gobert, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Mitchell kicks to Wade. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Gobert, the pass to Towns. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. The kick out to Towns. Good on the 3-point shot.
Well, the very definition of a modern NBA big. You've got to shoot with range. Karl Anthony Towns, yes, sir.
Allen, a screen on Russell. It's Allen on the wing. Kicks it out to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Wade passes to Mobley. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And they'll turn over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter basketball. Russell against Garland. Back to Russell. Towns for 3. The shot, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Garland finds Mobley. Now Allen. Towns with the steal. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think of a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it. But I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league. And we know he is lethal from deep.
And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Towns.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns entered the league as a force in scoring the basketball. Now he's honing his passing skills.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Edwards dishes to McDaniels. Towns sets the pick for Russell. Gobert in the corner. Clock at 6. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Now, this is why Rudy Gobert shoots such an outstanding percentage. He consistently knows what shots to take.
Pass to Garland. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Allen up top. And Cleveland turns it over again. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. and he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes.
Wow, Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, youngster.
And Mobley throws it down.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by Anderson. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for Minnesota. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to LeVert. Lopez, a screen on Prince. Back to Mobley. Banked in off the glass. Mobley's got his second basket.
Oh, to be blessed with athleticism and touch. Mobley has all the tools to be elite.
Pass to Anderson. From deep, Prince. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
So on the floor for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Wade in at the 3.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They'd better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Drills the three-pointer. Russell's got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves.
Well, this is the go-to shot for D'Angelo Russell. The rise and fire off the dribble.
And so here's Cleveland. Mobley is screened. Here's Garland. And Doris for Darius Garland playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
Towns kicks to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. With the drive. Here's Gobert. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gobert's got 6.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Good. 6 points for him.
Oh, you love the assertive play by Evan Mobley, making sure he finishes.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Edwards passes to Russell. Towns dishes to Gobert. Out to Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Russell with the 3. A shot off that time. And Cleveland the other way now. The wide open look here for Garland. Offline with his 3. Timberwolves leading by 10. To the inside. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Russell. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, this guy's such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
Garland, no good. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Towns finds Edwards. Fires the 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Took him no time at all on that one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Minnesota?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
Gobert with a screen on Rubio, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio.
2 minutes remaining now. 2 minutes.
1:58 left now here in the second. Lopez outside. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Russell with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert emphatically finishes that one. Nicely done.
Love with the screen on Russell. And it's Rubio penetrating. Gobert with the block. Doors, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Lopez sets a screen for Rubio. To the left side wing. Lopez with the bucket.
You know, that's good hands on display from Lopez right there, getting it up and down from inside.
51 seconds left in the first half of the game. Noel passes to Prince. Anderson with the screen for Prince. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Lopez. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, if he gets in close, you think fouling Robin Lopez, that's not the best outcome. He can knock those free throws down.
Here's Rivers. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And the pass to Reed. Back to Rivers. Good D by Lopez.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Here's Osman. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
Here's Prince. And so it's Minnesota. I did thank you. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Coming in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point guard. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. To the middle, deflects the pass, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. The Cavaliers have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether. And after playing 34 games with the Cavs, Ricky Rubio suffered an ACL tear that ended his 21-22 season.
It was heartbreaking, Greg, because Rubio was off to an incredible start. He was averaging 13 points, 6 assists, and 4 boards. And he was proving to be an integral part of what had been a Cavaliers revival.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks
that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And finished off by Gobert.
Boy, we think of Rudy Gobert as a rebounding and rim protecting force, but right now he is in rhythm offensively.
The three from Garland. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Timberwolves leading by 20. 90 seconds now into the second half. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Garland against Russell. Garland the pass to Allen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Mobley looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Another shot. It's stolen by Gobert. Out to Edwards. From deep. Towns trying to get open. Tries again. Yes, that goes in. Towns has got 10.
Exactly what you love to see from Cat. That aggressiveness, that assertiveness on the backboards.
The drive by Mitchell. Plays it up off the glass.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Up top, Edwards. Covered by Mitchell. There's Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Rudy Gobert is one of the game's dominant big men. He understands how to use his length and his size defensively, and he's figured out how to fit in. This guy is an outstanding screener offensively.
Passed away. Mobley sets the pick for Wade. Back to Mitchell. Feeds to Allen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Towns.
Well, this is exactly the kind of position you want Jared Allen shooting from, right? He gets excellent position, makes defenders nervous this close. Good job drawing that foul.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Edwards.
Blocking foul line. Donovan Mitchell. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
1:53 left in the third. Back to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Towns the screen. Edwards finds Russell. Chalk up 2 there. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Mobley a screen on Edwards. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Wade surveying the D. Pass to Mobley. Back to Allen. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Allen's got 5.
And Allen is a problem from right there. This guy's so good at using his body and his touch.
Mitchell against Edwards. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Garland with it. He's picked up by Russell. Allen's shot is off. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Inside. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Back to Edwards. 12 seconds left to play here in the third. Gobert with a screen on Garland. Edwards drives in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
5 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Rubio. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Cleveland, Osman in at the forward with Love joining him. LeVert out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
The wide open look here for Lopez. The shot, no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Rivers with it, guarded now by Rubio. There's the screen. Prince wide open. And the 3 off target. Down low. Rubio misses. Minnesota leading by 20. Prince dishes to Anderson. Over to the wing. Passes to Reed. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Love against Anderson. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Lopez, no luck. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. From deep, Prince. That one doesn't drop. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Rubio with it. Picked up by Rivers. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Now the pass to Reed. Kicks it out to Prince. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Minnesota.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Lopez passes to Rubio. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Timberwolves leading by 20. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Noel. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's LeVert. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Then you can see the willingness of Caris LeVert to get out in transition and create opportunity.
Kicks it out to Prince. Pass to Noel. From downtown, knocks down the 3-ball. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Rivers gets a wide open look. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, if you are a modern NBA shooting guard, you have got to be able to shoot with range, and Austin Rivers knocks it down. Oh, please.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. A nice shot by Rivers.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the 3-point.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
What a play.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Timberwolves.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Rudy Gobert.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Minnesota.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing game. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Really left alone that time.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And it's Mitchell missing. Minnesota with the ball. Here's Reed. And another three for Minnesota.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Anderson outside. Pass to Rivers. They set the screen. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And here's Garland for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Now here's Anderson. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining it.
alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum and here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this... But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll... So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And the Celtics in possession here. Just 4 to shoot. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pass to Prince. Back to Towns. Here's Russell. The 3-ball. That shot off the mark. Outside Tatum. Williams finds Tatum. Back to Williams. And stolen by Gobert. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Towns. Yep, count it.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
Tatum passes to Williams. The kick to Tatum. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Tatum. The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
It's stolen by Brogdon. Smart for 3. And it's Brogdon missing. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Prince. Gobert with it. Over Williams. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Robert Williams picks up one.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. The Celtics with the lead. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Fast break, Minnesota. Russell with the ball. Now guarded by Brogdon. Another miss by Minnesota. For Boston, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
And you see how Towns affects the shot. I mean, has the length, tenacity, and timing of a top-shelf defender.
Out to the right wing. Outside Russell. Clock at 6. Back to Gobert. Gobert is doubled. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
Tatum. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. A minute and a half left in the first quarter here. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
A minute 22 left in the first quarter of the game. Boston's shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Boston again missing. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 so far. Fires from deep. Williams grabs the board. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Smart passes to Tatum, and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter here. Outside Edwards. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. The kick to Tatum from the arc. Nails it from 3. Tatum's got 7 points.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep, and he's done that with a lot of lab work.
The Timberwolves trail. Right side Edwards. Pass to Prince. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Gobert. Deflected by Tatum.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor.
Back to Brogdon. Jacks up a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Gobert drives in. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
And that does it for the first quarter. Celtics out in front, up 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Boston.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
I would like to highlight 2 guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams controls the middle. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night.
Oh, what a hammer!
Oh, man! Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Here's Brogdon. Good work defensively by Towns. Timberwolves shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Here's Prince. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Edwards against Brown. To the inside. Here's Tatum. That shot, no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And it's Russell on the drive. And he hits it to tie the game. Russell's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Towns for three. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one. Stolen by Russell. Pass to Prince. Russell attacking. Here's Gobert. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. And now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Here's Pritchard. To end the run. No good there. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Towns.
Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the strike.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
You also have to commend them for their fearless attitude offensively. They've been productive when driving to the basket.
Tatum passes to Williams, and he makes it on the layup.
Man, I love watching Tatum break down the defense in the pick and roll, exploits any passing lane that's available to him.
McDaniels from long range. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Left side, Brown. Here's Williams. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Aggressive defense from Towns there, staying all over the shot and getting a clean block.
It's McDaniels on the wing. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Pass to Towns. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. 3-pointer. On target from range. Towns has got 8 points in the quarter.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the 3-ball.
Tatum passes to Smart. Back to Tatum. Looking to end this cold spell. Oh, and Reed with a block. It's good. 1:03 left in the first half. Left side, McDaniels. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, when you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Rivers. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Reed sets a screen. Inside. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they get it back. Count that bucket. The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. 3-pointer is up from Brogdon. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed with it. Now guarded by Brogdon. On the wing, Rivers. Back to Towns. Pass to Noel from outside the arc. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Here's Brogdon. He gets it off. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves.
The Boston Celtics.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Rudy Gobert is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. And so it's Minnesota with it. Outside Russell. Pass to Prince. It's Edwards on the wing. Anderson with a screen on Smart. Back to Anderson. Just 3 to shoot. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That'll be a second foul of the game. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Anderson. Here's Prince. Three-pointer, no good. Boston's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Count it. Brown's got 8.
Brown is so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handling. You gotta love how clever he is with the ball.
Here's Towns. Denied by Tatum. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Minnesota in the lead. High post Towns. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for the Celtics.
And so Tatum nails both of them. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Gobert passes to Russell. Picked by Gobert. Russell with the ball. Picked up by Tatum. Pass to Prince. Russell against Brogdon. Out of bounds. Boston will have it. We've got a line change here for Boston. And the Celtics in possession here. Horford outside. Gallinari against Gobert. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by Horford.
You know, Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball.
And part of the Murray trade over the summer, Gallinari was bought out from the Spurs. So quickly there, he landed with the Celtics. He can still offer great shooting at the forward spot and was a nice signing by Boston.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns can put up an easy, low-stress 30 or 40 points. And when he gets rolling, he's a joy to watch.
Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, pay the price.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Boston. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Over to the wing. Towns for 3. Gallinari pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
White, the pass to Horford. Outside for Brogdon. A minute 50 left in the third quarter of the game. They get it back. Tries again. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Pass to Prince. Outside Russell. To the paint. Here's Towns. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Come on, this is a big guy here, Towns. I mean, you got to foul him a lot harder than that to stop the shot. I mean, he's just too strong. Now he gets a chance to add one more at the line.
White for 3. Boston again missing. Minnesota's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Right side Edwards for 3. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Edwards got 10 points in just the second half. Back to Gallinari. Can they get it? And it's good on the layup.
And this has been the book on Gallinari. Play him physical, don't give him space. But you see how he's adjusted to that.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by White. Picked by Gobert. Here's Prince. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Al Horford.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in for Horford. Tatum comes in for Gallinari. Brown, he's checked in for Hauser. And Smart subbed in for White. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Williams punches it home.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Pass to Prince. Anderson for three. Knocks down the long J. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Anderson. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Minnesota looking in total control. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Boston's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
Minnesota's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Pass to Rivers. Back to Noel. It's stolen by Brogdon. To the inside. Here's Tatum. Kick out to Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
Here's Rivers. Defended by Smart. Pass to Anderson. Here's Rivers. 5 to shoot. Here's Noel. An easy 2 on the layup.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Oh, they're lucky that pass was just tipped and not taken. Could have been worse.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. Edwards, he's checked in for Noel. And Russell is subbed in for Rivers. Tatum with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Williams. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
They've also found a lot of shots at the arc in this one and allowing their good shooters to tee it up.
And here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Towns passes to Russell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Gobert with it. And no good. Some solid defense from Williams. Brogdon, the pass to Brown. Can't connect from short range. The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And Russell, here we go. And here's Edwards outside. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
The corner 3 isn't a go-to yet for Edwards, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Knocks it down from distance. Tatum Edwards got 9 points here in the second half.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at him.
Pass to Russell. Towns on a screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edwards. And it's rejected. And they get it back. Gobert, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Smart. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Russell.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws. Well, that time he made the most of that trip to the line and cuts the deficit.
Now here's Russell. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Gobert. And so they foul intentionally. And the Timberwolves making a change here. McDaniels checked in. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter here. Russell finds Towns. 6 to shoot. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. So it's Boston now. Tatum with a screen. Brown passes to Williams. Brown in the high post. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11. To the left wing. Here's Russell. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
And this just goes to show how much of a difference focus makes. Good win here for the Timberwolves.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Karl-Anthony Towns.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight. Flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
And he makes all 3. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Tatum passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
Pass to McDaniels. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And so Smart nails them both. 24 seconds left in the game. Russell to pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards. Back to Towns. Towns a screen on Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Edwards finds Russell. 4-3. The ball's knocked loose. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy.